Hi everyone and welcome to this Data Popcorn video. My name is Floris and today I will show you how you can make your KPI cards more interesting by using UniChart arrows with just one simple DAX measure. So let's dive into it and get started. So as you can see, I've already calculated my current month of sales. So current month now, of course, it's March. So it calculates the sales for March. Now, what I want to see below here is I want to see, okay, comparing to the previous month, so there's going to be February, do we have more sales or do we have less sales? So is it a downward trend or is it an upward trend? So what I want to see here, I want to have an arrow that either points down if it is a downward trend or points up if it is an upward trend. So how we're going to make it, we're going to use UniChart arrows. So let's get started with writing some DAX. So I'm going to create a new measure and I'm going to call this KPI. Not too difficult, and trend line because it shows a trend line. So what I first have to do is I have to calculate some variables. So what I need, of course, is I already have the current month of sales. So I need to now have the previous month of sales. Then I have to calculate some kind of a delta between the current and the previous month. And then I have to define the UniChart arrows and then combine it all into one final variable and then do a return function. So let's start with writing. So I'm going to start to the next line. Now I'm going to start with writing my variable for the previous month of sales. So var previous month sales and is calculates. Now, of course, sales. Oh, of course, I need to the sum of the sales. And then I'm going to use the date add function. Date, I have a date table, so I'll use that one. And then -1 previous month, of course, -1 month. Now, that is the previous month of sales. Of course, I have to close the calculate function, go to my next line, and then I'm going to calculate the delta. So what is the difference between the previous month and the current month? So var, call this delta, why not? So I start with my current month sales minus the previous month sales. That's that. And then I have to define my UniCharts. So I call this var. I'll not make it too difficult. I just call it increase and decrease. So for the increase, I am going to use the UniChart, which is 8599. And as you can see, to call UniChart, you just use the UniChart function. It's not going to get more complicated than that. Now I'm going to go to the next line, and then also I'm going to make my variable for the decrease UniChart. So let's call it decrease, and that is going to be UniChart 8600. And now we just have to make this into one larger variable, so to combine everything. So I call this variable combine. Yeah, why not? And I'm going to make an if statement. So if the delta is larger than 0, then I want to show the increase UniChart and I want it to say upward trend. Now, if it is smaller than 0, then of course I want it to say decrease and I want to say downward trend. So I'll do that also. Have to, of course, close these brackets and then a comma and then decrease. Now, decrease and downward trend. So that's it. Of course, close the if statement. Now we're almost there. The only thing left to do is make a return. So return, and then I wanted to return the combine. So that's it. So let's drag it into this card and see if it works. Yeah, now it's showing downward trend and it's showing a downward arrow. So that's exactly what we want. Now, if it, of course, the current month of sale was the amount was higher than previous month, it would have shown the upward arrow and it would have said upward trend. So that's it. It is not more complicated than this. So now you will be able to use this into your Power BI reports. So if you find this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And thank you for watching. I wish you a very, very great day.